My life before I came to Mid-Valley Fellowship was very tumultuous. Starting out as a child, I was sexually abused, and from there on I developed feelings of homosexuality and carried that throughout my life. It caused a lot of challenges, and I struggled with trust issues because I wasn't validated, or I wasn't given the right to voice my opinion or tell my story to my parents. I was supposed to fix it myself. I struggled throughout my young years, my teen years, and my 20s. Got married to a very abusive man and stayed married for 22 years. I went through emotional, physical, sexual, and mental abuse, and verbal. I had been called names when I was a child and told that my value was not much. And he confirmed that when we were married. And so that was a very hard thing to go through. And I ended up, after 22 years, I either wanted out with a divorce or I wanted to be dead. And so I went ahead and divorced it, but then because I'd had all these feelings my whole life, I moved in with a woman and was with her 15 years. And after that, she passed away, and that put me into a deep, dark hole. The Lord had been calling me, and He called me back, and finally, I didn't want any part of that old lifestyle. I was done. But I didn't know how to get out of it because I had asked the Lord to take it away, and I didn't think He heard me, so I didn't feel I could trust Him either. He just kept drawing me. And finally, I shared my story with a friend, and she recommended Mid-Valley Fellowship. When I came to Mid-Valley Fellowship, I had trust issues, shame issues, relational issues, and identity issues. The Lord put me with a counselor and in support groups. During that time, I worked on Taking Back Ground, which is for people with same-sex attraction. And then I did Mending the Soul for sexual abuse victims. After that period of time, I began to really get a glimpse of my identity. And what that did was, it put me in a solid state of love and joy, unspeakable joy. I've never known such joy as when I was delivered. And I felt like this is finally the answer. It's Jesus Christ. He's the answer. And so I surrendered. And He became what I always needed, what I always wanted. I fell in love with Him, and He already loved me. As today, today we are not the same people we were. I am unchained. I am no longer bound by the sin that so powerfully enslaved me. I am free. And do I struggle? Sure. I'm healing, and I will continue to heal the rest of my life. But God has given me people around me. He's given me the ability to overcome these things if I continually look to Him. I'm very thankful, and I think the Lord has me right where He wants me.